Hey, Atten.
Found anything?
Not yet. Still looking. I'll be back. Okay, let me just see something. Do I have one spike? That's not usable. What is it then? Miss. I have two. Great. So I can now slice that terminal that I couldn't earlier. And I might as well check up on good old Rhea. So there's nothing really here. Let's move on. Here's the computer terminal I was talking about. Access treatment. Track the treatment. Treatment was administered by remote from another console within the facility. 34103. You cannot determine its location, but you would recognize the ID signature if you access the console. Log out. Well, now I know. What's this anyway? Bonus mission. Galactic history. Try to discover what has happened. Recent history. Okay, the murders. Let's go. Hey, Graf.
Yes? What have you found?
I keep hearing your voice as I explore this place.
Ah, yes, I noticed that as well. It may be that our proximity during our long slumber may have had unforeseen consequences.
Unforeseen consequences?
We seem to be able to speak without speaking. Perhaps this effect will pass with time.
What if it doesn't pass?
Then hope that we have little to say to each other, lest it prove distracting.
The patients at Medway were killed.
I do not know.
I wasn't. I got the same dose, but I survived.
Indeed, a jet... it would...
I'll see what I can find when I come back later. Okay, so she has nothing useful to say right now. Here's the emergency hatch into the mining tunnels. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, my wisdom is pretty damn maxed out.
Can you read me?
Barely, there's a lot of static.
There's a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Paragus fuel depot. If the passages haven't collapsed, that explosion knocked out most of the sensors. There should be an emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of droid broadcasts in that area, but I can't pin them down.
I'll be careful then. If you detect anything else, signal me.
Will do. And be careful down there.
Glass steel cylinder with miner uniform, survey gear, mining shield, and safety harness.
Find the emergency supplies?
Yes, and it looks like there's some clothes here in here.
Damn it. I mean, good. Good to hear it. No sense in you running around half naked. It's distracting. I mean, for the droids. Look, there may be some survey gear and a safety harness inside the crate, too. The miners wear them when staking claims on the asteroids. The survey gear is designed to spot and protect you against sonic mines. And the safety harness can be helpful if you try to disarm them.
There's some kind of mining energy shield in the crate too.
Yeah, it's like a military-issue energy shield, except it's designed to protect the miners against lasers and heat. Should work against the droid mining lasers. It won't last forever, and certainly not against multiple laser hits. But it may buy you some time if you get ambushed by a battalion of droids.
Sounds useful. I got it, let's go. Actually, tell me, how do I use it?
Just equip it on your wrist, and then you can activate it like a med pack. Again, it won't last forever, so make it count.
Understood. Anything else?
Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signals, and if the numbers are right, you're sharing those tunnels with a battalion of mining droids.
Any advice on taking out these droids?
Well, these are construction models. They shoot like a moisture farmer militia. Since they rely on ranged weapons, get in close with a melee weapon and start bashing them. In close combat, the guy with the vibroblade has the edge over the guy with the rifle, droid or not. Otherwise, just drill him from a distance. If they're not shielded, that is.
Shielded?
Yeah, it's possible some of the droid models may have mining shields on. If so, the shields may absorb laser fire. You can usually tell when a shield is active. It'll make an electrical field around the target. If they activate a shield, the best thing you can do is hit them with a melee weapon or try to burn out the shield with continual fire. But that could take a while, and it leaves you a target.
I'll do that. Anything else?
There's gotta be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal by the main access shaft. That'd be governing intelligence.
Copy that. Now we got some clothes, which gives us what? 1 defense. Alright, survey gear. Awareness 1, resist against sonic. It absorbs heat, so yeah. Let's go. And now the fight. Mines.
Watch where you step. I'm picking up a lot of sonic mines down there. Don't run unless you have to. It makes them harder to spot. If you have any skill with demolitions, you might be able to recover them and use them against the droids. That is, if the mines don't get you first. If you have survey gear or a safety harness, put them on. They'll make spotting and disarming the sonic charges a little easier.
Why are there so many charges down here?
Those mining droids, especially the excavator models, are designed to arm and set sonic charges for mining. Chances are if they still had charges after they went rogue, then they may have set them to try and kill the miners. And you. If you see one of those excavators, watch out. They may use their undeployed charges as projectiles.
Understood. Meet Resurrect out. Now just look at the increase in experience. 1080 and now it's 1050. See? It gives us experience. A little bit, but it's experience nonetheless. Can we go over here? It appears not. Alright, now let's go the way we can go. And start. Ooh, damage mining droid. This is gonna be awesome. Reactivated. How many parts do I have? 9. I wouldn't just like blow it up. I have 1. I'm gonna use 8 parts and max it out. Leave it alone. Only 100 experience, are you kidding me? They used to be worth so much more. I didn't have to do anything. Okay. That was nice. Hold up, is this the secret path? No, it's not. Well, this was useless. I'm gonna quick save and see if I get any more experience either way. Disable the charge. That was pointless. Blowing it up will not help either, I think. Mining droid Mark 1. That's a lot of droids. Is my droid coming? Indeed he is. This guy has a shield on, so... I need to take out that main droid because it's just gonna be trouble. And it flew up in my face. But I did also level up, so that's nice. Whatever here. Any mines? Nope, an advanced mining laser. Components, 7% credits. Anything of any use? I'm gonna level up after I pass that over there.
Hey, watch out. That explosion has superheated the tunnels ahead. That steam will cook the skin off your bones. If you can find a mining energy shield, switch it on. It should protect you against the heat if you move quickly enough.
What else do we have? Understood, meet your circuit. And that droid just killed a lot of them. Oh right, I already have a Paragus mining shield. Run! 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 Okay, so it slightly hurt me, and that is why I decided to wait until I level up. Okay, now, computer use and repair are definitely going up. Persuade is not really all that necessary just yet. Security, maybe. Awareness, yes. Demolitions, hell yes. And, treat injury. No, we're just gonna max out demolitions for now. Needs, I have, what? 1. Maybe I should go with Gearhead, because that would be the most useful one right now. Which level do I need to be for this? Level 4, and this is like level 4 Jedi. Okay. Should I go with Gearhead? Yeah, sure, why not? It's gonna be the most useful one right now. Now, we shall go with my trick. That's gonna be very useful later on, but will be useful right now. Or should I go with, like, Burst of Speed? Ooh, 2 defenses gained. Awesome. Now, should I or should I not? Decisions. Because I didn't really use Burst of Speed all that much. It wasn't really necessary. Sure, why not? Let's go with Burst of Speed. Now let's see how quickly we can disable the Sonic Mine. White. Now here we have nothing. Do we have nothing? Yes. There's a couple more mines over here, and then there's a body over there. I'm pretty sure I can disable it all without breaking a sweat. Some shields that I'll never use. More mining droids. Am I stuck? No. Here's my droid, which I love because he's a good friend. Here's some remains. Awesome. What do we have? Bonded Place. That's an armor upgrade.
You're getting close to something big. I think it's the main ventilation shaft. If so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it. I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on.
Copy that. However, I shall open the droid. There aren't just mining droids down here, there are sensor balls too.
Sensor? It must be maintenance drones. Watch out. Those little pests will try to repair the mining droids if you don't gun them down first. Still, it's odd they're still active after the explosion. They don't have the same shielding as the mining droids. Be careful of those droids. I don't like this.
Understood, Meteor Circ out. Wait, do I have the safety harness on? Now I do. I'm not gonna use stealth, like, ever, so... I kinda wanna destroy those two guys. And let's go over there. Hi! 55 damage, holy hell! Holy moly! I need to see exactly the description of that. Yeah. What's this? Wait, so before mentioning the video, what is it? 25 vitality to start the game. Nice. Very swiftly. Stop. I am being very swiftly, aren't I? Hi. Is that it? No remains? No remains. Okay. So now we're gonna open this and get some stuff. Now, do I want to go with that or do I not want to go with that? Damn right I do. Call. Nope, no reason for that because it's already open. Camera functions. And then unidentified holorecord camera.
Everybody here?
What's up, Kurta? We're supposed to be sinking fuel siphons into the 3218 asteroid shelf right now.
Forget the siphons. You know that survivor they pulled from the freighter? One of the miners said they served with her on Malachor 5.
Malachor 5? So she's one of the survivors? Worse, a Mandalorian. So what?
Not a survivor, idiot. She's one of the Jedi from Malachor 5.
If she's one of the Jedi, hell, we can't have her walking around here. She'll... well, I don't know what she'll do.
I thought all the Jedi were wiped out in the Civil War, weren't they?
Guess they missed one. But it gets better. I did some checking, and that bounty on Nar Shaddaa is still live.
What? You want to sell the Jedi to the Exchange? Kurta, have you been chewing spice?
Look, you know how big that bounty is? That Jedi's our ticket off this rock.
Gorda, there's no way the officers will go for that. They'll lock us up for sure.
Then we'll improvise.
Someone has taken care to delete the record of this camera being placed. It's not listed by any of the work records. Return to main functions. Call up droid command functions. Reassign all droid mining protocols to mine steel doors. Unlock doors and level you wish to continue. Mining droid commands. Check the schematics. Judging from the schematics displays the droid relied on thermal sensors to detect fuel deposits. You could easily blind them by raising the temperature. Raise the temperature. Prevent droids from being able to shoot each other if we program to mine each other. Do you wish to continue? Nope. Cancel all. I want to use up all the I don't have any more spikes. Damn. Yes. Continue. Function commands. Fuel containment functions. Shut down containment fields. Log out. Well, now they can attack. Why did I not get experience for that? I cry every time. So wait, is that the door now open, or which door? Because I don't know which door is now open. I think it may be that door, and it's just like connecting us back over there. Remains. That's good. We'll have to check it now. Check them till we wreck them. Hi. I really love how the power attack looks. In this game, I mean. It's pretty damn awesome. I'm sure you'll agree. No, wait, no, cancel. What's the corpse got? Adrenaline alacrity, which I will either sell or scrap. Sonic grenade. Another sonic grenade? Nope, adrenaline strength. I have no idea why the droid use adrenals. That's like beyond my comprehension. Okay, that appears to be the only possibility. Most likely over here. Destroy what's got. Components and parts. Ah, this is what I was looking for. The secret passageway, quote unquote. It's got some good stuff, I think. And I've got some good experience, right? Yeah, I just need like 800 more. I'm gonna level up rather soon, I think. Corpse. A lot. Yeah. Cartridge regulator, heavy mining laser, energy shield, credits. Alright, that's it. Give me the cardio regulator. Should I get a long-range weapon? Maybe. I don't know. Most likely not, though. We have another computer spike. Let's run back now. As soon as I check this purple droid for sonic components. Sonic grenade endpoints. I mean, not sonic components, because that would be... I don't even know what that would be like.
Yeah, I'm picking up some strange readings. What are you doing down there?
What kind of readings?
The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels.
How much time do I have?
I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because where you are is gonna get real hot, real soon.
Copy that. Oh right, they can't see me. So, they didn't know I was even here. I didn't know I could use stun droids on mines. The more you learn as you grow days. I'm gonna do it one more time, just to see. Why is it saved? I wanted to see the powers. There we go, that's better. And that's how we do. We just scrap droids all the time. Whoa, stop moving, buddy. You're making so much noise. Even a damn person can hear you. Here we have what? Minus sonic mine. But there's a damaged cylinder which can only be opened with a sonic mine, I believe. Let's do the mine. Come on, can you please stop it? The minor one, because the deadly ones work too much. Open up. Medbag, credits, repair kit, emergency, energy shield, not emergency shield. Minor with a corpse. Well, duh, it's a corpse. That guy I hate. With a passion, I'm gonna destroy him. Actually, I'm not. I'm just gonna destroy him right now and then that guy. Oh, come on. Far away before I destroy him. This is gonna blow up his face. How am I missing this? Critical strike. Nope, it did not. Okay, so that's that. Now, however, there's but we can level up. So we shall do so. Intelligence, of course, because we want to max out our skills, and this game that actually is possible. Computer use, awareness, persuade, repair, and security are needed. Demolitions not anymore. Stealth not really. Treat injury. Let's go with treat injury and demolitions. Powers. We have two more. God damn it, I don't know what to spend it on anymore. Let's go with mind trick and what's that? Yikes! All care 50% cost from vitality points. That's like suicide. Maybe force push. I don't like the dark side powers though. I mean, I love them, but I don't. You know, does that make sense? Defense and saving throws. All physical attribute. Oh my god, that's pretty damn good. That does what? Absorbing the first 6 points of damage from energy, sonic, fire, cold, electrical attacks. I should really be like a force-oriented guy at some point, you know? Not just assault, but defense and all of that. If I were like a smart Jedi consular, I could pretty much beat the whole level with my bare hands without using a weapon the whole game.